Today's day 15 of listening to a new album on my treadmill until we hit 2027, and today's album is a literal gut punch. Welcome back to Walk and Talk, and today we're talking about Preacher's Daughter by Ethel Cain, clocking in over 75 minutes in length. It was suggested through my comment section. It's her debut studio album and released in May of 2022. I've heard Ethel's name buzz around the internet for years now as a quiet but mighty force in pop and rock music, but the daunting length of her records has led me to avoid them. Until today. Exercise-wise, we're back in the gym today, and we're hitting a leg day, emphasizing the glutes. Exercise is coming to you now. Yo, Anthony, you okay, bro?
Nope. I have no clue how to truly tackle this record. The story and subject matter here is definitely not internet friendly, so I'm going to try my best to talk about these songs while still staying in the guidelines. But Ethel's storytelling here is top notch. The concept of a preacher's daughter being whisked away to California and meeting her grim end put a pit in my stomach, but reading the Genius annotations really showed me how well she pulled this story off. The lyrics felt more like chapters in a book rather than songs in an album. The instrumentals are mostly rich, pulling from elements of Americana, slowcore, and country, but others also reveling in borderline dark wave ambient music. However, there was a problem I kept running to as the album was progressing. It grew a bit too predictable for me. Besides the two instrumental curveballs towards the end of the album and the 7-minute monster Ptolemaea, I feel like I could predict how songs would go by the halfway point of the album. It took some of the excitement out of the story Ethel was trying to tell when I could tell when a drop was going to happen or a guitar solo would hit. However, there are highlights to be found here. My biggest favorite here has to be Family Tree, which makes me wish Ethel did a movie soundtrack. Every instrument is incredibly textured and gives off this feeling of this character singing within a smoked out bar in a western. It also has one of the best drops and guitar solos on the entire album. Other highlights include the intro, which sets the tone really well, and the drumming here is peak. American Teenager is the most pop-centric record here, and it feels like an homage to deep South American culture. House in Nebraska is a 7-minute monster that doesn't waste a second. Hard Time speaks on some unsettling topics and felt like an emotional gut punch multiple times. Gibson Girl feels like the female equivalent of a trilogy-era Weekend track. Ptolemaea has absolutely no replay value whatsoever, but shows off Ethel's sound engineering on the best degree. That screamed stop towards the end drop actually gave me goosebumps. And the closer, Strangers, while gut-wrenchingly sad, has moments of revelry and actually tries to end the album on a happy note. My least favorite has to be Western Heights, which feels like the antithesis of House in Nebraska. It wastes a lot of its runtime, and I feel like it could have been progressing to something much bigger. Overall, I'm feeling a hard 7 on this one. Ethel has something here, and I really hope she continues to put out dope stuff. Welcome results are coming to you right now. Make sure y'all like, follow, and comment any albums you want me to do or anything I might have missed from this record. And I will see you all for day 16.